Stewart Granger, the handsome and suavely menacing actor, became a heartthrob for many during his time in the limelight. This British leading man from the 1940s made a name for himself in Hollywood, earning a reputation as a romantic bad boy. His brooding presence and natural sophistication made him an ideal cinema symbol, captivating audiences with his on-screen charm. Despite rumors of a difficult demeanor, his talent was undeniable and highly sought after during his generation. Some even considered him a worthy successor to the legendary Cary Grant. With his chiseled jawline and piercing gaze, Granger left an indelible mark on classic cinema, making him a timeless icon for generations to enjoy. His legacy continues to resonate with moviegoers, inspiring new talent and reminding us of the power of a captivating performance. Stewart Granger, a name that is still synonymous with dashing attraction and vigor in the world of classic cinema. The actor, with his distinctive style and appeal, became a heartthrob for many young people in the British cinema scene. His charm was not only due to his good looks, but also his ability to add humor and arrogance to his roles, creating a unique and captivating on-screen persona. Granger's romantic passion endeared him to his fans, and his fame grew to enormous proportions. His teenage fan base was particularly devoted, and the actor became a symbol of youthful desire and adventure. As his popularity in Britain grew, Granger set his sights on Hollywood. In Tinseltown, Granger continued to dazzle audiences with his swashbuckling roles. His athleticism and daring were on full display in films such as Scaramouche, where he played the title character with aplomb. The film became a classic, and Granger's performance cemented his status as one of the greatest swashbucklers in Hollywood history. Despite his success in action-packed roles, Granger also showed his versatility in more serious fare. He played a range of characters, from soldiers to detectives, always bringing his unique style and charm to the screen. His ability to balance humor and arrogance with romantic passion made him a beloved figure in the industry. Granger's appeal was not just limited to his acting skills. He was also known for his impeccable fashion sense, often seen wearing tailored suits and stylish hats. His confident demeanor and debonair style made him a favorite among photographers and fans alike. In the end, Stewart Granger's legacy is one of style, vigor, and romance. His contributions to the world of cinema continue to resonate with audiences today, and his classic films remain popular among older adults who remember his heyday. Whether playing a swashbuckling hero or a dashing leading man, Granger brought a unique energy and charm to every role, making him a true master of his craft. Stewart Granger, much like his famous contemporaries Marlon Brando and Warren Beatty, was no stranger to being in the headlines. His career as a successful actor often went hand in hand with a public image that was not always above reproach. The limelight, it seemed, followed him both on and off screen. Throughout his life, the actor's creativity extended beyond his work in front of the camera. He had a knack for writing, which one writer once described as hilariously heartbreaking, hair-raising, and always completely candid. This ability to captivate audiences with his words was yet another facet of his multi-talented personality. Granger's professional journey was filled with ups and downs, triumphs and tribulations. His career, at times, seemed like a roller coaster ride, with twists and turns that kept both his fans and critics on their toes. Yet, through it all, he remained unapologetically authentic, never shying away from the spotlight or the controversies that often accompanied his success. His personal life, too, was the subject of much speculation and gossip. From his romantic escapades to his tumultuous relationships, Granger's name was often in the news, making him a constant fixture in the world of entertainment. Despite the challenges and controversies that marked his career, Granger's contributions to the world of film remain significant. His classic films continue to resonate with audiences, and his writing has left a lasting impact on the literary world. As we look back on Granger's life and career, it is impossible to ignore the controversies that surrounded him. Yet, it is equally important to recognize his talents and achievements, which have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. In the end, Granger's public image was a complex tapestry, woven from both the triumphs and the tribulations that marked his life. And while his career may have been marked by both good and bad news, there is no denying the entertainment value that he brought to the world of film. Stewart Granger's rise to fame began amidst his personal trials during the 1940s. This finest English talent made a name for himself in romantic stage shows, which caught the attention of Hollywood's eagle eye. The film industry welcomed him with open arms, providing him with international stardom that he truly deserved. Granger was born on May 6, 1913, in London, England. His career began in the 1930s when he appeared in several British films. However, it was his work in the 1940s that truly solidified his place as a household name. His charm and good looks, combined with his exceptional acting skills, made him a favorite among audiences. Hollywood soon took notice of Granger's talent, and in the early 1950s, he made the move to America. His first Hollywood film was The Light Touch, released in 1952. Granger's career in Hollywood was marked by his work in several classic films, including King Solomon's Mines, Bawani Junction, and The Prisoner of Zenda. Granger's work in these films showcased his versatility as an actor. He played a range of roles, from adventurous heroes to cunning villains. His performances were always captivating, leaving audiences in awe of his talent. Despite his success in Hollywood, Granger never forgot his roots. He remained proud of his English heritage and continued to work in British films throughout his career. His contributions to the film industry, both in England and Hollywood, have left a lasting impact. Granger's personal life may have been stormy, but his talent and contributions to the film industry cannot be denied. He will always be remembered as a classic Hollywood icon whose work continues to resonate with audiences today. Stewart Granger was among the leading 4 stars who gained extraordinary fame as a product of Gainsborough Studios, which was managed by Morris Ostra. The other stars who became famous alongside Granger were Margaret Lockwood, James Mason, and Phyllis Calvert. The actor's career has had a significant influence on several generations, making him a talent that is practically admired. Gainsborough Studios was known for producing films that were full of energy, color, and melodrama, which were a stark contrast to the more serious and realistic films being produced by other studios at the time. Granger's rugged good looks and charming personality made him the perfect leading man for the studio's output. One of the actor's most famous roles was in the 1945 film The Man in Grey, which was a major hit for Gainsborough Studios. Granger played the dashing and dangerous Lord Rohan, who engages in a love triangle with Margaret Lockwood and Phyllis Calvert. The film's success helped to establish Granger as a major star, and he went on to appear in a string of successful films for the studio. After leaving Gainsborough Studios, Granger's career continued to flourish, and he became a major star in Hollywood. He appeared in a number of successful films, including King Solomon's Mines, The Prisoner of Zenda, and Gun Glory. The actor's charm and good looks made him a favorite with audiences, and he became known for his swashbuckling roles and his ability to handle both drama and comedy with equal skill. Granger's career spanned several decades, and he continued to work well into the 1980s. He appeared in a number of television shows and made-for-TV movies, and he even published an autobiography in 1981. The actor's influence can still be seen today, and he remains a beloved figure in the world of classic film. In conclusion, Stewart Granger was one of the leading stars to come out of Gainsborough Studios, and his career had a significant impact on several generations of filmgoers. The actor's rugged good looks, charming personality, and versatile acting skills made him the perfect leading man for the studio's output, and he went on to have a successful career in Hollywood. Granger's influence can still be felt today, and he remains a beloved figure in the world of classic film. Stewart Granger, a classic actor known for his exceptional talent and charisma, has been an inspiration for many new talents in the industry. His ability to say whatever the studio asked him to, without hesitation, has set a precedent for young actors to be ready and willing to take on any role. Granger's career was not without its challenges. However, he was conscious of the gossip media who suspected he had a secret side, and so he made a point to explore the industry in style. This approach made him stand out among actors of his kind, and he quickly became a favorite among audiences, enjoying wealth and popularity. Despite the rumors and speculation, Granger remained focused on his craft and continued to deliver outstanding performances in various films and shows. His ability to captivate audiences with his charm and talent was unmatched, and he quickly became a household name. Many new talents in the industry have cited Granger as an inspiration for their own careers. His willingness to take on any role and his exceptional talent have made him a legend in the world of film and television. His impact on the industry is still felt today, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors. Granger's approach to his career was unique, and his ability to remain focused on his craft, despite the challenges he faced, is a testament to his dedication and passion. He was a true professional, and his contributions to the industry will never be forgotten. As we look back on Granger's career, we can't help but admire his talent and his ability to remain humble and grounded, even in the face of fame and fortune. He was a true icon of his time, and his influence on new talents will continue to resonate for generations to come. Stewart Granger, the actor, was known for his admiration of loyalty and friendship. These values were not just words to him, but a way of life. His strong belief in these principles made him even more charming in the entertainment industry. Granger was a man who distinguished himself as a remarkable fiction character, a man that came into the British entertainment scene as a romantic lead when almost all the really interesting melodramatic roles were being dominated by James Mason. In the early days of his acting career, Granger's loyalty and friendship were put to the test. He was determined to make a name for himself in the industry, and he knew that he couldn't do it alone. Granger formed close bonds with his fellow actors and crew members, and he was always there for them when they needed him. His loyalty and friendship earned him the respect and admiration of his peers, and he quickly became one of the most popular actors in Britain. Granger's unique persona made him stand out in a sea of talented actors. He was a man who took his craft seriously, but he never took himself too seriously. He had a great sense of humor and was always ready with a quick wit. His charm and charisma were undeniable, and he had a way of making even the most mundane scenes come to life. As Granger's career progressed, he continued to pursue loyalty and friendship above all else. He was a man who believed in the power of teamwork, and he knew that he could accomplish anything as long as he had the support of his friends and colleagues. Granger's unwavering dedication to these principles made him a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, and he will always be remembered as a man who put loyalty and friendship above all else. In conclusion, Stewart Granger was a unique persona in the entertainment industry, a man who admired loyalty and friendship above all else. He came into the British entertainment scene as a romantic lead, securing a place for himself when most of the interesting melodramatic roles were being dominated by James Mason. Granger's unwavering dedication to these principles made him a beloved figure in the industry, and he will always be remembered as a man who put loyalty and friendship above all else. Born James Stewart in 1913, this future actor would face an unexpected challenge. Upon entering the industry, he discovered that the name James Stewart was already taken by a more popular actor. This turn of events led him to adopt the stage name Stewart Granger, a decision that would become synonymous with his successful career in film. Stewart Granger's early years were spent in England, where he attended the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. His natural talent and good looks soon caught the attention of film producers, and he began appearing in small roles in British films during the 1930s. However, it wasn't until after he changed his name that his career really took off. Granger's breakout role came in the 1940s with the film The Man in Grey, where he starred alongside actress Margaret Lockwood. The film was a huge success, and Granger quickly became a heartthrob and a household name in Britain. Over the next decade, he would appear in a string of successful films, including Saraband for Dead Lovers, Madonna of the Seven Moons, and The Magic Box. In the 1950s, Granger made the move to Hollywood, where he continued to find success in films such as King Solomon's Mines, The Prisoner of Zenda, and Bhowani Junction. His rugged good looks and charming personality made him a favorite among audiences, and he quickly became one of the most popular actors of his time. Despite his success, Granger remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He was known for his professionalism and his ability to bring depth and nuance to his roles. He was also a consummate gentleman and was respected and admired by his colleagues in the industry. Granger's career spanned several decades, and he left behind a legacy of classic films that continue to be enjoyed by audiences today. His name may have changed, but his talent and charisma remained constant throughout his career. He will always be remembered as one of the great actors of his time. In 1939, Stewart Granger, already inspired to entertain, began his acting career with the Old Vic Company. However, like most young men of his generation, World War II presented an initial obstacle to his nurturing career. The actor quickly followed his heart to service by enlisting in the British Army. Granger first joined the Golden Highlanders, but his talents and potential were soon recognized, leading to a transfer to the Black Watch. His military service, while interrupting his acting pursuits, did not diminish his passion for entertaining. Instead, it added depth to his character and experiences, which would later translate to his on-screen performances. After the war, Granger returned to his acting career with renewed vigor and determination. His military background and the life lessons he learned during that time enriched his acting abilities and made him a more compelling and authentic performer. The challenges he faced during World War II only strengthened his resolve to succeed in the entertainment industry. Stewart Granger, a name synonymous with classic Hollywood cinema, faced significant health challenges that threatened to derail his promising career. Although personal issues made him unfit for real-time battle, the actor suffered acutely from stomach ulcers. This debilitating condition forced him to lead a regimented life for about 3 years, during which he had to follow strict dietary restrictions and avoid any strenuous activity. The actor's stomach ulcers were a significant setback, but Granger's determination and resilience shone through during this challenging period. He took this time to focus on his health and recovery, knowing that it was crucial for his long-term success in the film industry. Granger's dedication to his health paid off, and after 3 years of rigorous self-care, he emerged stronger than ever. As we now know, a new movie star was born in Granger after his recovery. His health issues did not define him, but instead gave him a new perspective on life and his career. Granger's comeback was nothing short of remarkable, and he quickly became one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading men. Despite the challenges he faced, Granger remained humble and grateful for the opportunities that came his way. He was a true professional, always prepared and dedicated to his craft. Granger's legacy in Hollywood is undeniable, and his contributions to the film industry continue to resonate with audiences today. In conclusion, Stewart Granger's health issues were a significant obstacle in his career, but he overcame them with determination and resilience. His story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to triumph over adversity, and his contributions to classic Hollywood cinema will always be cherished. Born James LeBlanc Stewart in 1913, the actor who would become Stewart Granger was a native of West London, and the only son of Major James Stewart and Frederica LeBlanc Granger. He attended Epsom College and the Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art, where he received tutelage for theatrical greatness. In the 1940s, Granger began to fill a gap in the protagonist persona in British cinema. With the right enthusiasm, he pursued bigger and juicier roles both on stage and in the movies. Granger's good looks and charm made him a natural fit for romantic leads, and he quickly became a screen hero in this genre. Granger's career spanned up to the early 1960s, and during that time, he appeared in numerous films and shows that have since become classics. His performances were often marked by a certain style and grace that set him apart from his contemporaries. Despite his success in Britain, Granger eventually set his sights on Hollywood. He made the move to America in the late 1950s and continued to find work in films and television. However, it was his work in British cinema that cemented his place in film history. Granger's contributions to the world of film are still celebrated today. His classic films continue to be watched and enjoyed by audiences around the world, and his legacy as a romantic lead is still remembered fondly. Whether on stage or on screen, Granger brought a certain charm and charisma to every role he played, making him a beloved figure in the world of entertainment. Stewart Granger, born in Bournemouth, grew up in a house owned by his mother. It was there that he decided to change one of his names to avoid confusion with the famous American actor James Stewart, who was already a well-known star at the time. Despite the name change, close friends and family members still referred to him as Jimmy. Granger's upbringing in Bournemouth played a significant role in shaping his career as an actor. The town's rich cultural heritage and picturesque landscapes provided a backdrop for his early performances, inspiring his love for the arts. As a young man, Granger was drawn to the world of acting, and he began to pursue his passion with determination. He honed his craft in local theater productions before making his way to London to audition for film roles. Granger's talent and charisma quickly caught the attention of casting directors, and he soon found himself in demand as a leading man. Over the course of his career, he appeared in numerous films and television shows, solidifying his place as a classic Hollywood star. Despite his success, Granger remained humble and true to his roots. He never forgot his upbringing in Bournemouth, and often spoke fondly of his childhood memories. Today, Granger's legacy lives on, and his contributions to the world of acting continue to resonate with audiences around the globe. His classic films and television shows remain popular, and his talent and charm continue to captivate new generations of fans. In many ways, Granger's life and career are a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of staying true to oneself. His story is a reminder that with hard work and dedication, anyone can achieve their dreams, no matter where they come from. Before Stewart Granger became a household name, he made his movie debut as an extra in the 1933 film The Song You Gave Me. The following year, he had a brief scene in Give Her a Ring. In 1934, Granger appeared in Over the Garden Wall and A Southern Maid. These early roles were small, but they marked the beginning of a long and successful career for the actor. Despite starting from the bottom, Granger's talent and dedication would eventually propel him to stardom. His contributions to the world of film are still cherished by audiences today, and his legacy continues to resonate in the captivating classic films he left behind. Without a doubt, Granger's early roles were just the beginning of a remarkable journey in the world of cinema. In the early stages of his career, Stewart Granger approached his craft with a more carefree attitude, often acting for the sheer enjoyment of it. Coming from a noble and financially comfortable background, he may have lacked the same level of dedication as some of his peers. Despite this, Granger's early roles were formative, helping him define his typecast and establish himself as a classic leading man. Granger's first major film was The Man in Grey in 1943, where he played a supporting role, although he was not yet the main attraction. This film allowed him to work with established actors and learn from their experiences. The following year, Granger appeared in Fanny by Gaslight, a period drama where he played a more prominent role. These early films were like a preparatory class for Granger, providing him with valuable experience and exposure. In 1945, Granger starred in Caesar and Cleopatra, a historical drama directed by Gabriel Pascal. This film marked a turning point in Granger's career as he began to take his acting more seriously. Although he still had a lot to learn, Granger's performance in this film showed promise and helped solidify his status as a leading man. Despite his lack of dedication early on, Granger's natural talent and charisma were evident in his performances. He may have been acting for the fun of it, but his early roles were instrumental in shaping his career and defining his typecast. As Granger himself later acknowledged, these early productions were a crucial part of his journey to becoming a great actor. After beginning his career in stage drama at the Hell Repertory Theater, Stewart Granger spent several formative years honing his craft at this venue. However, a salary dispute led to the actor's departure from Hell Repertory and his subsequent relocation to the Birmingham Repertory Theater. This early episode could be seen as a sign of the actor's determination to advocate for himself and his worth. Even at the beginning of his career, the move to Birmingham Repertory Theater allowed Granger to continue his stage work and gain further experience in the world of drama. After harboring dreams of becoming a medical doctor in his youth, Stewart Granger found himself drawn to a different path. A friend suggested that he could try his hand at being a film extra, given that he owned a car and had a nice set of clothes. This opportunity proved to be the beginning of a fascinating journey for the actor. Granger's natural charisma and good looks made him a popular choice for extra work, and he began earning a guinea a day. It wasn't long before he caught the attention of those in the industry, and he was offered a scholarship to study at the Webber Douglas Art School. This scholarship was a turning point for Granger, as it cemented his interest in acting and provided him with the training he needed to take his career to the next level. He quickly became a familiar face in British films, and his talent and charm were impossible to ignore. Despite his initial aspirations in the medical field, Granger's true calling was in the world of performing arts. His natural talent and dedication to his craft made him a standout performer, and he quickly became a beloved figure in the industry. Throughout his career, Granger appeared in numerous films and television shows, leaving a lasting impact on the world of entertainment. His early aspirations may have been different, but fate had other plans for this classic actor. After being discovered in the theater for an internship at the Malvern Festival, the actor Stewart Granger was given the opportunity to play the role of Magnus in the play The Apple Cart. This performance earned him the endorsement of the play's author, George Bernard Shaw, as well as other critics. This recognition led to his London stage debut in a brief musical adaptation of Sanders of the River titled The Sun Never Sets. This classic production marked a significant milestone in the actor's career, showcasing his talent and earning him a place in the world of theater. Granger's performance in The Apple Cart was a testament to his abilities, and his subsequent London debut further solidified his status as a rising star in the industry. Stewart Granger, a renowned actor, once shared his experience of learning on the job. He specifically mentioned the challenge of mastering the art of timing on stage. It was during his time at Birmingham that he had the opportunity to learn from his audience. This experience helped him hone his skills and become a better actor. It was also at Birmingham that Granger met Elspeth March, a leading actress with the company. The two fell in love while working together in the play Serena Blandish, where Vivian Leigh was also a part of the cast. Their love for each other was strong, and they decided to cement it in matrimony. Granger's experience of learning from his audience and his marriage to Elspeth March were significant milestones in his life. These experiences shaped him as an actor, and as a person. His ability to learn from his audience and adapt his performance was a testament to his dedication to his craft. Meanwhile, his marriage to Elspeth March was a reflection of his personal life and his ability to find love and happiness outside of his work. In conclusion, Stewart Granger's experience of learning from his audience and his marriage to Elspeth March were important aspects of his life. They helped him grow as an actor and as a person, and they remain an essential part of his legacy in the world of classic films. After tying the knot with actress March Granger, Stewart Granger's career soon took off. Just months after their marriage, the actor landed his first major movie role and quickly became a romantic lead in the film So This Is London. The couple's on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and they went on to star together in a series of plays in Aberdeen, including Hay Fever, In Arms, and The Man. However, World War II soon interrupted Granger's acting career. Despite the setback, the actor's charm and talent remained in demand, and he continued to captivate audiences in various film and stage roles. His classic good looks and suave demeanor made him a natural fit for romantic leads, and he became a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Even today, Stewart Granger's work continues to resonate with audiences, thanks to the timeless appeal of his films and performances. His contributions to the world of acting have left an indelible mark, and his legacy continues to inspire aspiring actors and filmmakers alike. Whether on the big screen or the stage, the actor's talent and charisma shone through, making him a true icon of the entertainment industry. Stewart Granger's military service played a significant role in his early life. The actor had been a member of the Gordon Highlanders and even earned an endorsement. However, he was regrettably left behind due to an ulcer. By the time he returned to the stage, he had to do double supporting roles before being drafted to play the role of Maxim de Winter in the legendary London stage production of Rebecca. Granger's military background provided him with discipline and structure, which he no doubt carried over into his acting career. Despite the setback of his ulcer, he persevered and worked his way up to more prominent roles. His performance in Rebecca was highly acclaimed and helped establish him as a talented actor. The experience of serving in the military and then transitioning to the stage was undoubtedly challenging for Granger. However, he approached it with determination and a strong work ethic. His ability to adapt and overcome obstacles is a testament to his character and his talent as an actor. It's interesting to imagine how Granger's career might have been different if he had not had to leave the military due to his ulcer. Nonetheless, his journey from soldier to stage actor is a compelling one, and his success in the face of adversity is inspiring. The challenges he faced early in his career no doubt helped shape him into the accomplished actor he would become. In the early 1940s, the actor Stewart Granger was also screen tested for the film The Man in Grey. This Regency melodrama, filled with flowery costumes and elaborate sets, became a massive success and is said to have established a pattern that Gainsborough Pictures would follow for several years. The film's success propelled Granger to superstardom, making him a household name in the British film industry. The Man in Grey was a classic example of the type of films that Gainsborough Pictures became known for during this period. The studio's focus on lush, romantic period dramas with larger-than-life characters and elaborate costumes proved to be a winning formula. The film's success was a turning point for Granger, who had previously struggled to find his footing in the industry. Granger's performance in The Man in Grey was widely praised, and he quickly became one of the most sought-after actors in British cinema. His rugged good looks and charming personality made him a favorite among audiences, and he went on to star in a string of successful films throughout the 1940s and 1950s. Despite his success in Britain, Granger eventually set his sights on Hollywood. In the early 1950s, he made the move to America and quickly established himself as a leading man in Hollywood. He starred in a number of successful films, including King Solomon's Mines and The Prisoner of Zenda. Granger's career spanned several decades, and he remained a popular and respected figure in the film industry until his retirement in the 1980s. His contributions to British and American cinema are still celebrated today, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences around the world. In conclusion, the success of The Man in Grey and the subsequent rise of Stewart Granger to superstardom had a significant impact on the film industry. The film's success established a pattern that Gainsborough Pictures would follow for several years, and Granger's performance helped to cement his status as a leading man in British cinema. The actor's move to Hollywood and continued success in America further solidified his place in film history. Stewart Granger, a British actor, became an instant success in the film industry. Critics were already praising his talent even before the release of his first production. Such was his potential that he had already secured a contract with a renowned studio. One of his earliest roles was in the film The Lamp Still Burns, where he played the love interest of nurse Rosamund John. This classic was an unemotional tribute to the nursing profession, and Granger's portrayal of the character was commendable. Despite being a newcomer, Granger's performance was on par with the other seasoned actors in the film. His acting skills were so impressive that the audience couldn't help but notice him. It was clear that Granger was destined for greatness in the film industry. Granger's portrayal of the love interest in The Lamp Still Burns was just the beginning of his illustrious career. Over the years, he went on to appear in numerous films, establishing himself as a talented and versatile actor. His performances in these films resonated with the audience, leaving a lasting impact on them. Granger's acting prowess transcended the boundaries of the film industry, and his contributions were recognized and appreciated by many. He became a household name, and his fans cherished his performances in every film he appeared in. In conclusion, Stewart Granger's career milestones are a testament to his talent and dedication to the film industry. His early success in The Lamp Still Burns was just the beginning of a long and successful career that left an indelible mark on the world of cinema. After his successful appearance in the Gainsborough film The Man in Grey, Stewart Granger continued to make a name for himself in the industry. He starred alongside the famous actors Calvert and Mason once again in Fanny by Gaslight, another Gainsborough hit. Granger's performances in these films helped establish him as a rising star in British cinema. Granger was known for being an independent-minded individual who spoke his mind on issues related to his career. He was not afraid to voice his opinions and was determined to forge his own path in the industry. This independent spirit made him a respected figure among his peers and helped him to stand out in a competitive field. Despite his success, Granger remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He continued to work hard and push himself to deliver the best performances possible. His commitment to his art and his refusal to be swayed by the opinions of others earned him the admiration of fans and industry professionals alike. As Granger's career continued to flourish, he became known for his rugged good looks and his charismatic on-screen presence. He quickly became a heartthrob and a favorite among audiences who were drawn to his charm and his undeniable talent. Despite the challenges and setbacks he faced along the way, Granger remained focused and determined to succeed. His perseverance and his unwavering commitment to his craft helped him to achieve greatness in the world of film, and his legacy continues to inspire and entertain audiences to this day. Stewart Granger, much like the renowned actor James Mason, was known for his honesty about his dislike for the film roles he was playing. The actor, who starred in many classic films, found the protagonist parts he was often given to be less adventurous than the villainous roles that Mason was known for playing. Granger's preference for more daring and adventurous roles may have contributed to his reputation for being difficult to work with. As an accomplished actor, he had high standards for the projects he took on and was not afraid to voice his opinions. Despite his occasional difficulty, Granger's contributions to the world of film are still cherished by many. His classic films continue to resonate with audiences today, and his portrayal of complex characters is still admired by film enthusiasts. It is said that Granger's desire to play more villainous roles was rooted in his belief that these characters were more interesting and dynamic. He believed that playing the bad guy allowed for more freedom and creativity, and he was drawn to the challenge of making these characters relatable and human. In the end, Granger's legacy as an actor is one of versatility and daring. He was not afraid to take on challenging roles and was always willing to push the boundaries of what was expected of him. His impact on the film industry is still felt today, and his classic films continue to captivate audiences with their intrigue and complexity. In the 1940s, the actor Stewart Granger took on a significant role in the classic film Madonna of the Seven Moons.
This movie showcased Granger as a Romani gypsy,
Captivating audiences with his portrayal of a captivating love interest to a society matron, played by Phyllis Calvert. The matron had a dual personality, adding to the intrigue of the storyline. One of the most memorable moments in the film was when Granger sang Rosanna, a song that became a massive hit and remains popular today. The impact of this film was so significant that it transcended the boundaries of cinema and left a lasting impression on popular culture. Despite the success of Madonna of the Seven Moons, Granger reportedly spoke disrespectfully about the script, which is unfortunate given the film's enduring legacy. Nevertheless, the actor's portrayal of the Romani Gypsy and his rendition of Rosanna left a lasting impact on audiences and solidified his status as a classic Hollywood leading man. The film's success also highlighted the power of music in storytelling, as the song Rosanna became a hit and added an extra layer of emotion to the already poignant love story. Overall, Madonna of the Seven Moons remains a beloved classic, and Granger's performance continues to resonate with audiences today. Stewart Granger, the actor known for his dark looks and scurry, once commented on a film he starred in, calling it terrible. However, he recognized the value it brought to the audience during a time of need. The film provided much-needed escapism and became the second most popular film at the British box office in 1944. This classic film was a media favorite, often describing Granger as a young man worth watching. The actor's appeal extended beyond his talent, with his physical attributes and charisma playing a significant role in his success. Despite his criticisms of the film, Granger's contribution to this classic cannot be understated, as it remains a beloved piece of cinema history. The audience's reception to this film and Granger's performance speaks volumes about his appeal and the power of cinema as a form of escapism. After gaining considerable fame in British cinema, it was almost certain that Hollywood would bring the actor Stewart Granger in. In 1950, MGM gave Granger a Hollywood contract that saw him appear in a series of swashbuckling performances. These roles were a perfect fit for the actor, who was known for his dashing good looks and athletic prowess. In films like King Solomon's Mines and The Prisoner of Zenda, Granger played brave and daring heroes, often with a sword in hand. Granger's arrival in Hollywood was met with great fanfare, and he quickly became a popular leading man. His charm and good looks made him a favorite among female audiences, and his action-packed performances delighted audiences of all ages. Despite his success in Hollywood, Granger never forgot his roots in British cinema. He continued to work in both industries throughout his career, and his performances were always marked by a unique blend of sophistication and swagger. Today, Granger's films are still celebrated as classic examples of the swashbuckling genre. His daring adventures and romantic exploits continue to captivate audiences, and his legacy as a leading man endures. Whether in Hollywood or in British cinema, Granger's contributions to the world of film are still remembered and cherished by fans around the world. Stewart Granger, already a well-known actor in British cinema, was eager to make a name for himself in Hollywood. His dream came true when MGM Studios offered him the leading role in King Solomon's Mines, an adaptation of H. Rider Haggard's adventure classic. This production would be unique, as it was partly filmed in Africa, adding an extra layer of authenticity to the story. Granger was thrilled to play the protagonist, Alan Quatermain, a character that would showcase his dashing looks and heroic demeanor. The film followed Quatermain's journey through the African continent, in search of the legendary diamond mines of King Solomon. Granger's portrayal of the character was spot on, capturing the essence of a classic adventurer, complete with courage, determination, and a touch of charm. King Solomon's Mines was a challenging production, but Granger was no stranger to difficult shoots. The film's setting in Africa added a level of complexity that was both exciting and daunting. Despite the challenges, Granger was committed to delivering a top-notch performance, one that would solidify his place in Hollywood. The film was a visual feast, with stunning landscapes and breathtaking action sequences. Granger's performance was the heart of the production, driving the story forward with his charismatic portrayal of Alan Quatermain. The actor's hard work and dedication paid off, as King Solomon's Mines was a critical and commercial success, earning Granger international fame and recognition. In conclusion, Stewart Granger's role in King Solomon's Mines was a defining moment in his career. The film offered him the opportunity to showcase his talents on a global stage, and Granger seized the opportunity with both hands. His performance as Alan Quatermain was a masterclass in classic adventure storytelling, and it remains a beloved classic to this day. After his successful debut in the movie King Solomon's Mines, Stewart Granger was expected to make waves in Hollywood. However, reports indicate that the actor hesitated to sign a long-term contract with the studio. This decision cost him the lead role in Quo Vadis, which was a significant missed opportunity. Despite this setback, Granger eventually came around to the idea of a long-term contract and committed to it. By then, he had been placed in another legendary production, which further solidified his status in Hollywood. It is interesting to note that Granger's initial hesitation may have stemmed from a desire to maintain his creative freedom and autonomy. However, his eventual decision to sign a long-term contract suggests that he recognized the benefits of having a stable home in the industry. The actor's journey serves as a reminder that even in the world of Hollywood, decisions can have significant consequences. Granger's initial reluctance to sign a long-term contract cost him a major role, but his eventual commitment to the idea led to his involvement in another classic production. It's a fascinating look at the ups and downs of a career in the entertainment industry. After his successful career in British films, Stewart Granger made the transition to Hollywood with a nervously comic adaptation of Kipling's Soldiers 3 in 1951. This film was a departure from his previous roles and showcased his comedic talent. Following this, he starred in the trivial comedy thriller The Light Touch in the same year. These roles helped Granger gain popularity in Hollywood, and he was soon seen all over the screen, shining in every role. In addition to his film roles, Granger's personal life also made headlines during this time. He married actress Jean Simmons in 1950, further solidifying his status as a leading man in Hollywood. This classic film couple was the envy of many, and their marriage added to Granger's appeal as a desirable leading man. Granger's ability to adapt to different genres and his undeniable charm made him a star in Hollywood. His success in Soldiers 3 and The Light Touch proved that he was more than just a leading man, but an actor with range and versatility. His fans eagerly awaited his next role, excited to see what this classic actor would do next. Stewart Granger and Jean Simmons, a famous Hollywood couple, purchased a house in San Fernando after the latter's contract with Rank was acquired by Howard Hughes. However, issues arose due to Simmons' association with Hughes, leading to a legal dispute. Granger and Simmons' relationship began when they co-starred in the film Adventure Story in 1947. At the time, Simmons was still under contract with Rank, a British film studio, but when Hughes bought out her contract, she found herself in Hollywood, and the couple decided to settle in San Fernando. Their marital bliss was short-lived, as Simmons' association with Hughes became a source of contention. Hughes was known for his eccentric behavior and controversial business practices, which led to a legal tussle involving Simmons. Despite the challenges they faced, Granger and Simmons remained married for several years. Their relationship was marked by a deep connection and mutual respect, with Granger often praising Simmons' talent and beauty. In interviews, Granger spoke fondly of his time with Simmons, recalling their shared love for horses and the outdoors. He also acknowledged the impact that their relationship had on his career, as working with Simmons allowed him to break into the American film market. Despite the legal issues that arose during their marriage, Granger and Simmons remained on good terms. In later years, Granger even defended Hughes, praising his business acumen and acknowledging his contributions to the film industry. In the end, Granger and Simmons' relationship was marked by both love and conflict. While their time together was not without its challenges, it was also a period of growth and success for both actors. In the 1950s, Stewart Granger and his wife, Jean Simmons, found themselves in a legal battle with the powerful Howard Hughes. The actor was filming Salem alongside Rita Hayworth when the dispute arose. Hughes had insisted that he had actress Simmons under personal contract for 7 years, a claim that the couple strongly contested. Despite the formidable opposition they faced, Granger and Simmons decided to take Hughes to court. The legal tussle was a challenging one, but the couple remained determined to fight for their rights. They believed that Hughes had no legitimate claim on Simmons' career and were not afraid to take him on in court. As the trial progressed, it became clear that the couple's position was gaining traction. The judge ultimately ruled in their favor, a decision that was hailed as a victory for actors and their right to control their own careers. Granger and Simmons had gone up against one of the most powerful figures in Hollywood and emerged victorious. Their courage and determination in the face of adversity served as an inspiration to many, and their victory was seen as a significant milestone in the ongoing struggle for artists' rights. The legal tussle between Granger, Simmons, and Hughes remains an important chapter in the history of Hollywood and a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of standing up for what is right. In 1953, the actor Stewart Granger starred in the film Young Bess alongside co-stars Charles Laughton, Deborah Kerr, and Jean Simmons. Granger would later describe this movie as his best work in Hollywood. That same year, Granger's first marriage to actress Jean Simmons produced 2 children, Jamie and Lindsay. The young siblings lived with their father and stepmother for several years following their parents' divorce. As Granger's film career continued, His appeal in the industry began to decline. However, his role in Young Bess remained a highlight of his career. Granger and Simmons' on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and their performances were widely praised. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal and professional life, Granger remained dedicated to his craft. His work in Young Bess is a testament to his talent and versatility as an actor. The film remains a classic to this day, and Granger's performance continues to resonate with audiences. Granger's first marriage, which produced 2 children, was a significant chapter in his life. Although his appeal in the industry took a downturn, his role in Young Bess remains a highlight of his career. The film is a reminder of Granger's talent and his contributions to the world of cinema. Stewart Granger, a talented actor, would later express regret over a role he lost. This regret was tied to a decision that some might view as a mistake, and which contributed to the actor's reputation for being difficult to work with. Granger's misfortune began when his friend, Tracy, recommended him to director George Cooper for the role of Norman Maine in the classic film A Star is Born. Granger was initially considered a perfect fit for the part, which had been vacated by Cary Grant. However, Granger's attitude during the audition process proved to be his downfall. He displayed an air of arrogance and aloofness, which did not sit well with the director or the production team. As a result, Cooper decided to look for another actor to play the role, much to Granger's dismay. In hindsight, Granger recognized that his behavior had been unprofessional and detrimental to his career. He expressed regret for losing the role, acknowledging that it could have been a significant opportunity for him to showcase his talent and establish himself as a leading man in Hollywood. The incident became a part of Granger's reputation in the industry, and he was often labeled as difficult to work with. Despite this setback, Granger continued to act in various films and television shows, but the lost role in A Star is Born remained a source of regret for him. The actor's experience serves as a reminder of the importance of professionalism and humility in the entertainment industry. Granger's story is a cautionary tale for aspiring actors, highlighting the potential consequences of arrogance and uncooperative behavior. In the end, Granger's career was marked by both successes and failures, but the lost role in A Star is Born was undoubtedly a significant missed opportunity. Nevertheless, the actor's contributions to the world of film and television continue to be appreciated by audiences and industry professionals alike. In the early stages of the film's production, the first choice, Cary Grant, had declined the offer. This turn of events led to the audition of Stewart Granger alongside Judy Garland at Cougar's home. The director, known for his meticulous approach, maintained a close eye on each vocal inflection, offering advice along the way. However, this approach did not sit well with Granger, who reportedly walked out of the production process. The actor's decision to leave the production was a significant setback for the film, as Granger was a prominent figure in the industry at the time. His departure raised questions about the future of the project, and the production team had to scramble to find a replacement. Despite the challenges, the film eventually moved forward, but Granger's absence was certainly felt. It is worth noting that Granger's walkout was not the first time an actor had taken such a step. The film industry is known for its high-pressure environment, and creative differences between actors and directors are not uncommon. However, Granger's decision to leave the production was still a bold move, and it highlighted the challenges that can arise during the filmmaking process. Despite the challenges, the film went on to become a classic, and Granger's contribution to the industry remains significant. His work continues to inspire aspiring actors and filmmakers around the world, and his legacy lives on through his films and the memories he created. The audition incident may have been a setback for the production, but it ultimately did not define Granger's career or the film's success. The role in question, which became the turning point for James Mason's Hollywood career, was originally offered to Stewart Granger. However, Granger turned it down, a decision he would later regret. According to Film Observer's site, this role could have been one of Granger's best moments to shine. Granger, a British actor, had already made a name for himself in the film industry before the opportunity to work in this Hollywood production came along. He had appeared in several British films and had even formed his own production company. However, the role that could have taken his career to new heights went to his friend and fellow actor, James Mason. Despite missing out on this opportunity, Granger continued to work in the film industry and appeared in several classic films. He starred alongside some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Elizabeth Taylor and Gene Simmons. His charm and good looks, along with his talent for acting, made him a popular leading man. However, Granger could not shake off the feeling that he had missed out on something big by turning down the role that went to James Mason. According to Granger, he had made a mistake in not taking the role, as it could have been a defining moment in his career. Despite his regrets, Granger's contributions to the film industry cannot be overlooked. He was a talented actor who brought charm and charisma to every role he played. His work in classic films continues to be celebrated, and his legacy lives on through his performances. In the end, it was James Mason who took the role that could have been Granger's, and he went on to have a successful Hollywood career. But Granger's talent and contributions to the film industry should not be forgotten. His work in classic films continues to be enjoyed by audiences today, and his legacy as a talented actor remains. After working on the film Bhawani Junction with director John Cukor, Stewart Granger found solace in his lifelong friendship with co-star Ava Gardner. The movie, which aimed to recreate John Masters' novel set in anti-imperialist India, brought less joy to the actor than he had hoped. Bhawani Junction was a challenging production, with its exploration of the complex political climate in India during the twilight of British colonial rule. Granger, an experienced actor, had high hopes for the film, but the final product left him feeling somewhat unfulfilled. Despite the film's shortcomings in Granger's eyes, his friendship with Ava Gardner remained a bright spot. The two had worked together before, and their camaraderie was evident on set. They found comfort in each other's company, and their bond grew stronger as they navigated the ups and downs of making Bhawani Junction. Granger's experience on Bhawani Junction was no doubt shaped by the film's subject matter and the challenges of bringing a nuanced portrayal of India's anti-imperialist movement to the big screen. While the final product may not have lived up to his expectations, Granger's friendship with Gardner remained a testament to the enduring bonds that can be formed on set. Stewart Granger's relationship with director George King took a turn for the worse when King expressed his disapproval of Granger's acting abilities. King was quoted as saying, "Cukor was disapproving of his impute. I wanted Trevor Howard," which led to a strained dynamic between the two. As a result, Granger found himself relegated to playing parts in less significant films for the studio, and it became clear that they had no intention of renewing his contract. Prior to this falling out, Granger had enjoyed a successful career in the film industry. Born on May 6, 1913, in London, England, he began his acting journey on the stage before transitioning to film in the 1930s. Granger's rugged good looks and charming demeanor quickly caught the attention of audiences and critics alike. Throughout the 1940s and 1950s, Granger became a household name, appearing in a number of classic films such as Saraband for Dead Lovers, Madonna of the Seven Moons, and The Prisoner of Zenda. He also starred alongside some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Deborah Kerr, Gene Simmons, and Elizabeth Taylor. However, despite his success, Granger's relationship with King and the subsequent decline in his career took a toll on his reputation in the industry. He found himself playing supporting roles in films rather than leading ones, and his once promising career began to fade. Despite this setback, Granger continued to act in films and television shows throughout the 1960s and 1970s. He even made a successful transition to American television, appearing in popular shows such as The Virginian and Hawaii Five-0. Granger passed away on August 16, 1993, at the age of 80. While his career had its ups and downs, he will always be remembered as a talented and charismatic actor who left his mark on the film industry. In the end, Granger's story serves as a reminder of the politics and power dynamics that can exist behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. Despite his talent and success, he was not immune to the whims and opinions of those in positions of power. Nevertheless, Granger's contributions to film and television continue to be celebrated and appreciated by audiences around the world. Stewart Granger, the actor known for his leading roles in classic films, reportedly turned down the role of Masala in Ben-Hur due to his pride and desire for top billing. This decision was made at a time when Granger was already 43 years old, an age when many actors begin to transition into character roles. However, Granger refused to play second fiddle to Charlton Heston, who was set to play the lead role of Judah Ben-Hur. The decision to turn down the role in Ben-Hur was a reflection of Granger's strong personality and his determination to maintain his status as a leading man. Throughout his career, Granger had been known for his good looks and charm, and he had a strong following of fans who appreciated his rugged masculinity and dashing on-screen presence. Despite his rejection of the role in Ben-Hur, Granger's career continued to flourish, and he remained a popular leading man in Hollywood for many years to come. However, his decision to turn down the role in Ben-Hur has gone down in history as a missed opportunity, and it is often cited as an example of an actor's ego getting in the way of a potentially great performance. In the end, Granger's decision to prioritize his pride over the role in Ben-Hur may have been a misstep, but it is a testament to his unwavering belief in himself and his abilities as an actor. Even at the age of 43, Granger refused to be relegated to the status of a character actor, and he continued to fight for leading roles in some of the most iconic films of his time. In the late 1950s, the acting career of Stewart Granger was facing a significant decline, while his wife, Jean Simmons, was experiencing tremendous success in Hollywood. Despite the contrasting fortunes of their careers, Granger remained humble and gracious, often praising his wife's exceptional talents. During this time, Granger's films were not faring well at the box office, with some being critical failures. Meanwhile, Simmons was enjoying a string of successful movies, earning critical acclaim and accolades for her outstanding performances. Despite the challenges he faced in his career, Granger never showed any signs of jealousy or resentment towards his wife's success. Instead, he was genuinely happy for her and often spoke highly of her abilities. In an interview, he famously said, "I know I haven't a nutshell of talent compared to my wife Jean Simmons." Granger's modesty and appreciation for his wife's talents were a testament to his character and humility. Even in the face of professional setbacks, he remained supportive and admiring of his spouse's achievements. The actor's career may have been dwindling, but his respect and admiration for his wife's talent never wavered. His humility and grace in the face of adversity were an inspiration to many, and his legacy as a supportive husband and a talented actor continues to endure. Stewart Granger, the British actor, had reached the pinnacle of his career as one of the most popular leading men in the industry. His romantic journey began on the set of Caesar and Cleopatra, where he first met the beautiful young starlet, Jean Simmons. There was an undeniable connection between them, and they found themselves drawn to each other. Their chemistry was palpable, and it wasn't long before they were cast together in another film, Adam and Evelyn. As they worked together, their friendship blossomed into a deep and passionate love. Granger was captivated by Simmons' beauty and talent, and she was drawn to his charm and charisma. Their love story was the talk of the town, and fans couldn't get enough of the couple. They were the epitome of Hollywood glamour, and their romance was the subject of many gossip columns and magazines. Despite their busy schedules and the demands of their careers, Granger and Simmons made time for each other and nurtured their relationship. Their love story was a testament to their passion and commitment to each other, even as Granger's star continued to rise, and he became one of the most sought-after actors in Hollywood. He never forgot the young starlet who had captured his heart. Their love story was a romantic journey that had begun in Britain and continued to flourish in Hollywood. It was a love that was destined to stand the test of time. Stewart Granger, the British actor, found himself at the center of billionaire Howard Hughes' interest after the movie mogul had taken notice of the young talent. It is said that Hughes, captivated by Granger's charm, decided to bring him into his fold of actresses. Reports suggest that Hughes flew Granger and his then-girlfriend, Jean Simmons, to Tucson, Arizona, on his private jet. It was during this trip that the couple's romance blossomed, culminating in a matrimonial union. Their whirlwind romance, fueled by Hughes' interest, had taken a year or so to develop. The details of their courtship remain a mystery, but it is clear that Granger and Simmons' relationship had caught Hughes' eye and imagination. The couple's marriage, facilitated by Hughes' private jet and his interest in Granger, marked a significant moment in the actor's career. It is a testament to the allure of Hollywood and the power of a billionaire's fascination with a talented actor. In the late 1950s, MGM approached Stewart Granger with the lead role in the classic adventure film King Solomon's Mines after Errol Flynn had turned it down. This opportunity came during a time when the actor's marriage to actress Jean Simmons was facing strain due to their demanding careers. The couple had been in a state of romantic bliss, but the increasing demands of their work began to take a toll on their relationship. Granger's role in King Solomon's Mines would require him to travel to Europe for filming, leading to a long separation from his wife. This separation further exacerbated the strain on their marriage, as both partners became increasingly engrossed in their respective careers. The couple's busy schedules and extended separations eventually led to the end of their union, with their divorce being finalized in 1960. The career strain between the two actors may have contributed to the eventual dissolution of their marriage. Granger's decision to pursue a fresh start in Europe, away from his wife and the Hollywood scene, likely added to the distance between them. Despite their separation, both Granger and Simmons continued to have successful careers in the film industry, with Granger becoming a prominent figure in European cinema. In conclusion, the period during which Stewart Granger was offered the lead role in King Solomon's Mines was a time of significant change for the actor. Both professionally and personally, the demands of his career and the resulting strain on his marriage ultimately led to a long separation, and eventually the end of his union with Gene Simmons. Despite these challenges, Granger remained a prominent figure in the film industry, leaving a lasting legacy through his work in both Hollywood and European cinema. In 1960, the actor Stewart Granger took on his final notable role in Henry Hathaway's lively comedy adventure, North to Alaska. This film would become one of Granger's most memorable performances, as he shared the screen with none other than the legendary John Wayne. North to Alaska is a rollicking tale of friendship, love, and adventure set against the backdrop of the Klondike Gold Rush. Granger plays George Pratt, a smooth-talking gambler who teams up with Wayne's Sam McCord to strike it rich in the Alaskan wilderness. Along the way, they encounter a host of colorful characters, including a saloon singer named Angela, who catches George's eye. Throughout the film, Granger showcases his charm and wit, delivering his lines with a perfect blend of humor and sincerity. His chemistry with Wayne is undeniable, and the two actors play off each other with ease, creating a dynamic and entertaining on-screen partnership. Granger's performance in North to Alaska is a fitting end to his long and successful career in Hollywood. With his rugged good looks, commanding presence, and undeniable talent, he had become a fixture in the film industry, known for his roles in swashbuckling adventures, historical dramas, and romantic comedies. In North to Alaska, Granger proved once again that he was a versatile and skilled actor, able to hold his own against even the most formidable leading men. His performance in this classic film is a testament to his enduring legacy in the world of entertainment, and a reminder of the many memorable roles he played throughout his career.